little light. My computer is being annoying and it wanted to do some update and it kept telling me that it wanted to restart every 15 minutes, so my computer is restarting and I walked over to the bat tank and thought, ooh, I wonder how much battery is in my camera. I wonder if I can talk about my bat tank collection or Batman collection, whatever. I'm just bored. Got my little light here just to sort of light up their faces. It's pretty sweet. That's obviously Harvey Dent. I wonder if they'll remake Harvey Dent. I've got to say, I wouldn't be unhappy if they did. I do really like the Harvey Dent figure. There's nothing bad I can say about it, but I do know it can be done better now. I think the paint apps and the sculpting and the tailoring, just all round, could be turned up a few notches if they were to revisit Harvey Dent. I know a lot of people are sick of Batman, that's fair enough, but I'm just saying, I wouldn't be totally opposed to an updated Harvey Dent. There's the DX02. Still love him, even though he's got all kinds of little problems, but bless him, he's still my baby. Yeah, got him facing away so that we can get the whole Hong Kong jump scene view. And you got your DX12 out back, and the Demon Batman with his torches just creating horrible blurry nastiness. But yeah, custom velvet cable, ripped and burnt, mostly burnt, which was cool because you get that really kind of, if you see there, the way the velvet burnt, if you don't want to put the flame to the velvet, you just want it to melt the velvet, and that way you get that really kind of slimy, sludgy look there. I don't know if you can make that out. See that? Let me just move. Yeah, you can see how that looks all grim and nasty. I mean, that's what I'm talking about right there. So that's literally just burning the velvet and then taking a knife to it and just shredding the hell out of it. But yeah, I wanted the demon to look a little bit more, it's not film accurate, but it's just more demon-y. There's a word. There's a scarecrow. Had some nice comments and messages about him in the Bat Tank video that last went up. People were saying they thought the Scarecrow was kind of stealing the show. Fair enough, because he does look sick. That pose is a little something I whipped up for you. He hasn't actually got any hands on. If you really want to get that straight jacket look, I don't think you're going to be able to do it with the hands. Maybe with fists, but who cares? You can't see him, so it looks like he's all tied up, and all the bits of the belts and buckles and shit are hanging. It looks awesome. Yeah. There's Bane. A friend came around today he used to work with, and the first thing he said when he looked in here was he wishes he had Bane's jacket. Don't we all? Yes, Stuart, if you're watching, yes, I think we all want this jacket because it's absolutely sick. Someone in the family actually has a jacket very similar to this. It's just not as long. It kind of stops at the waist, but the collar is very similar. It's the same color, same kind of sheepskin inside, or sheep wool, sorry, whatever it is. But yeah, there's Bane, looking good. Prologue Bane. Still haven't seen many people with one of these. I would have thought YouTube be littered with Prologue look Bane figures. But I really love that look. As soon as I saw the prologue, the first 5 minutes before the movie came out, before I even knew what other scenes were going to be in the film and stuff, obviously we knew it'd be looking like that, but I knew as soon as I saw the prologue that I had to have this look. I just really liked it. So very chuffed to have that. And you got your DX01. He actually looks really sort of vibrant there, but I think that's just the lights and the fact that I'm shining the torch in his face. I only repainted the hair a little bit and weathered up the coat, but love the DX01. Really love it. And yeah, just got as much stuff on that base as possible. Busy. And the Batman Begins. Now that's the I think the same thing Mike Echo did. I put the new, or the more recent Batman Begins cowl on the old Dark Knight version body. You know, the Batman Begins suit from the Dark Knight movie that Hot Toys did. Well, that's that one. And then there's the Comic-Con, or whatever it is, the Toy Fair exclusive. That was a right pain in the ass. Way too expensive. They didn't improve anything really, in my opinion, on the last version. They just redid it and gave you a Bruce Wayne head, which is really nice. I do still really like that Bruce Wayne head, but it came with a broken ankle, or it might not have been broken right at the beginning, but it certainly did just seem to break on its own anyway. But yeah, it's a dust magnet. They're both dust magnets, but the newer one is actually even worse in my opinion. It just seems to just get filthy, even when it's in here. No dust gets in here, but it still just never looks clean. There's a bank robber Joker. Some rumours going around that he might get remade. I don't really know if that would happen. Can't see any reason. Maybe, well, maybe, I don't know. Head sculpts were amazing. Suit maybe could be done a little bit better, but I suppose everything can be done better now. But yeah, I don't think there's any reason to go back and do any of that again. Move on and do new shit, that's what I say. Really, after the Catwoman from Batman Returns, hope they still make that a DX. With all the, imagine Catwoman, they'd be able to give it all the interchangeable mouths. Sick. And, not bothered about the Penguin though. I can honestly tell you I wouldn't really be interested in getting the Penguin. I do think Danny DeVito was awesome in the film. He really went for it, but I'm just not really interested in owning the figure. And that's about it. If I do a video any longer than 7 minutes, my PC will just explode because it can't handle this kind of HD any longer than 3 minutes, and it just crashes. So yep, no idea why I did this. Just picked up the camera and started talking about me, Bat Tank, and what's inside it. So it's the same with PC, needed to restart, so that takes a while because I've got a dinosaur PC, so I just started filming. Did I mention this Joker? No, I didn't. My little jail cell, everyone's done this. This was like, I think Night Slade 2007, one of the OGs. He was one of the first to do this on YouTube, I know. I remember he got the bank robber version and did the old switcheroo. Get the original Joker, get the terrible head sculpt off there and put this hair down bank robber version on that body, and you got yourself a nice little jail cell Joker. Handcuffs from the T1000. And that's it. There's the contents of the Bat Tank. Poor old Gordon, he doesn't fit. There's nowhere to put Gordon. He's separate over there, all by himself. And the SWAT guy, actually no, he does have company. He's got a Gotham City SWAT officer with him, so Gordon and the SWAT dude are holding it down over there on the shelf, surrounded by Predators and Terminators, so that makes no sense. But that's the Bat Tank, and that's what's inside. There will be something very special coming to Night Vision in the next few days, and I hope, well, it's going to be sick. That's all I can say. Stay tuned. And that was the Bat Tank. Just let you soak that up for a couple of seconds. Oh, and the lights inside, that's all just Christmas lights. Combination of blue Christmas lights, all LEDs. The blue light set changes settings every few seconds. It will just go from fading in and out, and then flashing back and forth and going mental. And then there's also a separate set of white, just plain white LED lights on constantly, so you get a nice mix of looks. Like, see, now it's changing back to blue. Very cool.